The Super Bowl is just a mere hours away, and the time has come to make my Super Bowl analysis and prediction. 16 weeks of regular season, 3 weeks of playoffs, it all comes down to this. Super Bowl 51. I'm Big E for Big Predictions, and here is the Super Bowl edition of Big Prediction. Hello everybody, after 1 week off for the Pro Bowl, because nobody cares about the Pro Bowl, I'm back for my final prediction show of the season, of my first season. Of course, I'll be back next week to recap the Super Bowl, and not only the Super Bowl, I'll recap the season as well. But first, let's go back to 2 weeks ago for the conference review. Now in the conference championship games, I went 1-1. I picked the Packers to win the NFC Championship. Atlanta did end up winning, and it was a blowout. Atlanta showed how strong their offense was in this win and how weak Green Bay's defense actually was. So Atlanta is representing the NFC in Super Bowl 51. We move on to the AFC Championship now between the Steelers and the Patriots. I picked the Patriots. The Patriots won in another blowout. They definitely proved that they are the top team in the AFC and not to be underestimated heading into Super Bowl 51. As we all know, the Patriots are making their 9th Super Bowl appearance as a franchise. Tom Brady is going to, once again, another Super Bowl. He's gone to so many. He's won 4 of them. You got to respect for what he's done. I mean, I may not like the Patriots, and I absolutely cannot stand Tom Brady, but I respect what he's done in the league. But without further ado, let's get into my Super Bowl analysis. Alright, Super Bowl 51 is in Houston, Texas this year, at NRG Stadium, I believe. The time of the game, 6:30 p.m. as always, Eastern Standard Time. Channel, Fox. Representing the AFC, of course, is the New England Patriots, coming in with a regular season record of 14-2. And tack on 2 playoff wins, 16-2 record for them. They come in here really, really on fire. There are only 2 losses on the season. One coming to Buffalo without Tom Brady back all the way in Week 4, and then another loss about mid-season to the Seattle Seahawks. That one came all the way down in the final play. So it'll be very interesting for them. And they're definitely a good team representing the AFC. We move over to the NFC side now. We got the 11-5 regular season record Atlanta Falcons. Tack on 2 wins on there, and they are 13-5. Throughout the playoffs, they showed that they were a dominant team and not a team to be underestimated, with a pretty big win over Seattle in the divisional round, and a huge blowout win in the conference championship round against Green Bay. They are definitely the team to beat in the NFC, and definitely a really good team to represent them. Now, we could go over all the different, what history says and all that, but, history sometimes is right, history is sometimes wrong. And this Super Bowl is leading up, could be one of the best ever. The Patriots have opened up as the 3-point favorites the last I knew, and they're still a 3-point favorites to win right now, as the last time I knew. And but Atlanta is not to be underestimated. They have great offensive weapons in Julio Jones, Mohamed Sanu. They have a great running game in Tavon Coleman and Devontae Freeman, and not to mention a really good quarterback in Matt Ryan, making his first ever Super Bowl appearance. He's my pick. He would probably be one of my MVP contenders. If Tom Brady had played the full season, he'd be the MVP, obviously. But I think Matt Ryan definitely deserves MVP this year. And of course, the NFL honors are this Saturday night, so check out that for all the list of the awards that are going to be handed out. But the time is now, ladies and gentlemen, to make my Super Bowl prediction. And after thinking long and hard about it, you can't deny what Atlanta's done. Atlanta is a great football team. I'm not taking away from them, but their players are kind of inexperienced. You know, Atlanta's only making their second Super Bowl appearance in franchise history. And for almost everybody on this team, it's their first. And, you know, having that experience on the biggest stage of them all, it's got to side with the Patriots, because Tom Brady, he's making his 7th Super Bowl appearance. And Bill Belichick made it his 7th. And a lot of these guys were on the team for Super Bowl 49 when they won it 2 years ago. It's just experience is one thing, and the Patriots defense is pretty good. I definitely think they were underrated, especially near the end of the season. A lot of people thought that the defense, you know, wasn't good. It's kind of underrated, to be honest with you. If I'm going to be totally honest, in my opinion, they are not. They are really underrated, but going against an offense in Atlanta that's outstanding. They have an outstanding offense, of course, those offensive weapons I mentioned earlier. It's going to come down. I'm predicting a high-scoring game. I think you'll see both teams get up maybe into the 20s or 30s. Maybe even 40s if it's bad enough. In the end, I'm taking the New England Patriots to win Super Bowl 51 at a score of 38-31. That's my prediction. Of course, I do not want them to win at all. Absolutely not. I'm going to be cheering for Atlanta all the way, but New England is my pick to win the prediction. But New England is my pick to win Super Bowl 51. But yeah, that's what I'm predicting so far. That's what I'm predicting. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. I'll be back next week to make my do my season recap. I'll recap the Super Bowl. I hand out my season awards. I'll hand out my MVP, maybe Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, my Play of the Year, and maybe a couple other awards as well. I'll give it some thought. But until then, guys, I hope you all enjoy the Super Bowl, and whether you're going for Atlanta or New England, good luck to your team. And until next time, guys, I'm Big E saying, so long, everybody.